multiply complex numbers, let's have a go at it. We have one complex number, z1, which is a real part of 3 and an imaginary part of 4. So it's 3 plus 4i. And a z2, which is a real part of 5 and an imaginary part of plus 2i, or plus 2. So let's go a z1 times a z2. That's how you would write. When there's no sign between any letters, you assume they're multiplied. So now we have 3 plus 4i multiplied by 5 plus 2i. It's very similar to algebra, okay? So we're going to work out the brackets first. And the methodical way of opening up brackets is to split the first bracket there, just after the 3. So it will be 3 on 5 plus 2i, and then the plus 4i will multiply the 5 plus 2i. Plus 4i on 5 plus 2i. So now the second bracket is being multiplied by the 3 and also by the plus 4i. This plus sign is stuck to the 4, goes with the 4, okay? So this sign is attached to the number to the right of it. That's why that plus is there. It's for that one. So now we multiply them out. We don't have to worry about signs at this stage because they're all positive. But this is the stage at which you would be dealing with multiplying out integers if they were negative numbers and have to follow those rules. So let's go with it anyway. 3 5s are 15, and that's real. There are no i's there. Plus 2 3s are 6 times I is 6i. Next is plus 4 5s are 20 times I. Plus 2 4s are 8, and I times I is I squared, like the x's. So there's going to be an I squared in this question. Right. So now we have a 15 plus 6 and 20, 26i. The thing about I squared is, I'll leave it as 8i squared for now, but recall, I is equal to the square root of minus 1, and I squared therefore is equal to minus 1. So this here 8i squared, I just go here, the 8i squared is actually equal to 8 multiplied by minus 1. Instead of I squared, we use minus 1, which is just minus 8. So the next row is going to be z1, z2 equals 15 plus 26i minus 8. Now, it's a quick way of doing this is to say whenever you're getting rid of the I squared, you just change the sign in front of the number. So the 8 was plus and now becomes minus, because we're multiplying it by minus 1. If the 8 here had been a minus, this would have been plus. So now a z1 multiplied by a z2 is equal to 15 minus 8 is 7 plus 26i. That's it done. Let's try another one where there are negative numbers. Okay. So here we call our first one z1 equal to 2 minus 5i, and a z2, let that be 3 plus 2i for it. There's a little bit of a change, right? Call this example 2. A z1 times a z2 is going to be 2 minus 5i, that's a z1, multiplied by 3 plus 2i. So again, we split up the first bracket. Here, just after the 2, in front of the minus 5i. So we'll have 2 multiplied by the second bracket, 3 plus 2i, then minus 5 multiplied by the second bracket, 3 plus 2i. So this second bracket occurs twice. Okay, now we multiply out. 2 3s are 6. That's real, there's no i's. But now 2 2s are 4, and they both plus, it's a plus 4i. And here we have a minus 5 by a plus 3. It's automatically positive, there's no sign in front of it. So minus multiplied by, so we're, integers wise, it's multiplying. Rules of integers. to get from this row to this row, we use the multiplying rules for integers. And the multiplying rules are, when multiplying, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. So here we have a minus by a plus, the signs are different. That's a negative answer. 5 3s are 15. And next we have a minus 5 by a plus 2i. So it's a minus by a plus will give us a minus. 5 2s are 10. And the I is still there. I forgot to put the I in, didn't I? 5i. That'll be an I, and that'll be I squared. I only remembered that because I realised these questions always have an I squared in them. Right? So if we go over that again, 5 3s are 15, a minus by a plus is a minus, and we have the I, 15i. And that I comes from that I there. And then again, a minus by a plus is a minus, 5 2s are 10, and an I by an I is I squared. Okay, now in the next row. 6, leave that. So we have plus 4i minus 15i, and now we're using the add and subtract rules of integers. And the add and subtract rules are, if the signs are different, you subtract the numbers and you keep the sign of the biggest number. If the signs are the same, you add the numbers and keep the sign. So in this case, we're looking at a plus 4 and a minus 15. The signs are different, we subtract the numbers and we get 11, I. And then 15 is the biggest number and it is a negative, so it's minus. So we have 6 minus 11i, and then we're going to drop this I squared, which is minus 1, which means we'll basically change the sign of the 10 and it'll become plus 10. Okay, if you want to look at this on the side, we have minus 10 I squared. That's the same as minus 10 multiplied by minus 1, because I squared is equal to minus 1. And if you follow the multiplying rules, we have a minus by a minus will give you a plus. 1 times 10 is 10, plus 10. Okay, so 6 plus 10 is 16 minus 11i. And that's a Z1 multiplied by Z2. Right, okay. I'll do another one with more minuses. Call it example 3. And hopefully I remember the i's. Okay, so say we call it again Z1 equals minus 3 minus 4i. And the Z2 is going to be minus 2 minus 6i. And we'll multiply them. Z1 multiplied by Z2. Inside brackets, minus 3 minus 4i minus 2 minus 6i. Okay then, again, we split the first bracket here. I'll have minus 3 multiplied by the second bracket, minus 2 minus 6i. And then minus 4i on minus 2 minus 6i. Right. Now we do the multiplying rule. So let's multiply. Multiplying integers. That's the rules we're going to use in this row of the question. So the rules are, if the signs are the same when you're multiplying, the answer is positive. When the signs are different, the answer is negative. So here we have a minus by a minus, that will give us a plus. 2 3s are 6. Next we have a minus 3 by a minus 6i. So it's a minus by a minus, another plus. 3 6s are 18 times I. Now we have a minus 4i, which comes from here. Less minus is that there. So it's 4 times 2 is 8 is the number. A minus by a minus is a plus, and we still have the I. And again, a minus by a minus is a plus. 4 6s are 24, and I times I is I squared. Okay, so they were all minuses, and now so far everything is all plus. Now, you can say leave the plus 6, or you can just write 6. Plus 18 plus 8, that's 18 plus 8, that's plus 26i. They're both i's, you see, so we can add them. And here we have plus 24, and instead of the I squared we can say minus 1. So the 24 is multiplied by the minus 1. That's multiplied, okay? It's not 24 minus 1. So now we have 6 plus 26i, and a plus by a minus will give us minus 24. So now we're just going to sort out these two real parts here, the 6 and the minus 24. So we're looking at the addition rules now for integers, and the way it is this is a plus 6 and this is a minus 24. They're different signs, so we subtract them. 24 take away 6 is 18, and we choose the sign of the biggest number. The biggest number is 24 and it's a minus, so it stays a minus. Minus 18 plus 26i. That's your answer. Thank you.